Okay, guys, here we are into the first verse. Let's talk about what I call the A section of the verse. Okay, I'm just going to play through it for a second. So you're going to do that 3 times in the first verse, okay? So it's kind of like an F shape if you were in standard tuning. So the third finger's on the 12th fret 4th string, second finger's on the 11th fret 3rd string, and first finger's on the 10th fret 2nd string. And you are also hitting the open 5th string here. And you're just going down a half step so the fingers lie on 11, 10, and 9 in that same shape, okay? So down, down, up. Then you have an A minor shape here, so your first finger's on 9, 2nd string, second and third fingers are on 10, second finger's on the 4th, third finger's on the 3rd. Then we put the pinky on the 5th fret on the 1st string, second finger on the 5th fret 4th string, and we hit the top 4 strings. Then we go down to the 4th fret with the first finger on the 4th string. Watch this. The second finger on the 5th string, and that time we're blocking out the 4th string on purpose, so it's like back up, then you just repeat the F shape. You go back up to 12, third finger on the 12th on the 4th string, right? The B section, okay? So the B section only ever happens once, except for in the empty verse, which is after the first verse, where it's a little different. You're going to go back to your A shape here, okay? So watch this. Okay, we had that a little bit earlier, so we're doing that. Then we have a few single notes here. We're doing this. Sorry. So the single notes are 2nd fret on the 3rd string, 4th fret on the 3rd string, open 3rd string, back to 2nd fret on the 3rd string, and then the 4th fret on the 4th string. So it's then we're kind of climbing up chromatically in this chord shape. Then we go to this shape. Second finger is going to the 3rd fret on the 4th string, first finger is staying on the 2nd fret on the 3rd string. Well, that pinky comes back down to the same place, 4th fret on the 3rd string, back to that same single note motif. Then when that third finger stays right there, lands there, and that's the new chord, third finger's on the 4th fret. Single note motif again. Then the pinky goes up one more half step while the first finger stays on that 2nd fret 3rd string. Okay, and then that third finger comes down on the 4th fret 3rd string right there. So that we're barring the first finger. This is a little bit of a tough of a stretch, but the first finger is barring on the 2nd fret on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings. Sorry. So it's slide from the 3rd fret to the 5th fret on the 5th string. Form this chord shape, which comes up a lot. So it's third finger on the 5th fret 1st string, first finger on the 4th fret on the 3rd and 2nd strings, and second finger on the 5th fret 5th string, blocking out the 4th string on purpose. So we do a hammer on pull off from 4 to 5 on the 1st string, land on the 4th fret 2nd string. Another chord shape that comes up a lot in this song is this shape. First finger barring the 2nd fret on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd string, and the third finger on the 4th fret 5th string. add the pinky to the 4th fret 1st string right there. This is the end of the B section right here. Very beautiful right here. 1st finger on the 2nd fret 5th string, and you hit from 5 down. So you're doing 2nd fret on the 1st string, then hammer and pulling off from 2nd to 0. Hammer on the 2nd fret, pull off to 0, open 1st string, open 2nd string, open 3rd string, open 4th string. So it's okay, then we're moving into the empty verse. And you could kind of consider it the 2nd verse, but it's really just an empty verse where he goes back to the intro, plays that. Sorry. That section 3 times, just like the 1st verse. The only difference here is in the B section. So let me tell you how the B section is different. So when you start getting into this again, where it goes, it's going to go, take this chord shape, move it up to this shape, okay? So this shape is 3rd finger on the 7th fret, 5th string, 1st finger is barring the 5th fret on the 3rd and 2nd strings, and you have the pinky on the 7th fret, 1st string. So back to this shape. That beautiful ending part, motif. And this is where the true 2nd verse happens, okay? Back to this. It always starts with that intro, all the verses. The difference in this verse is that this part, this whole section, gets repeated 4 times instead of the normal 3, okay? So that's 1, that's how I count that. That whole part was 1, so it does that 4 times. And then the B section's normal. It doesn't do the climb like it does in the empty verse. It does it like it does in the 1st verse, okay? So that's the end of part 2. Check out part 3 coming next.